Hi, I'm Jeff Simpson with Fort Collins Creator Hub. Kind of want to show you what we got going here. We had this whole router, 4x4 router donated by a member here at the Creator Hub, and we kind of went in and reworked this. Up here on the wall, I turned it into a sign. That used to be the waste board that was on top of here. Now we've got this whole board. It's actually laminated so that you can do strap clamps to tie things down. We'll get into that here in a little bit, but I want to show you some of the guts underneath the machine. Originally, over here we had a this PC here. It's a pretty robust machine that was running Mach 3, and I believe it was it wasn't the right software to run a dual axis, a gantry style machine, and the upgraded software they had taken some functionality out. So on this machine we went to Linux CNC, and we'll get into that here in a little bit, but I'm gonna get the camera shaking a little, so I'm gonna kind of go down underneath here, and I'm gonna get a flashlight. So sneak my camera in here. So we're using a hobby CNC board, 4-axis, X, Y, Z, and A. A is actually slaved to the Y-axis, and we're using the parallel port for our I/O control. And in the interest of trying to generate or create a system that's a little safer, I did a whole bunch of wiring over here. So let me see if I can get my camera suspended here, or my phone flashlight. So we have the a leveling board here that takes a 24 volt and drops it down to 5 volts, of which is used for the I/O signaling on the parallel port. And that wasn't stable enough, so we went in and put this this chip in here. I don't know if I'm targeted there. Yeah, it looks like it. And that chip actually takes, when it sees a certain amount of differential on the voltage, it goes ahead and drops it to near zero, and that's how we got around some of the noise issues. So one of the things I had to kind of really be careful about is I had to try to keep the 5 volt away from the 24 volt. And then back here you see how these are daisy chained. These are actually my banana plugs over here on the side. Let's see if you can see those. So I can actually have these multiple sensing bars, if you will, plugged into that, and we'll go over that here in a little while. So anyway, that's the gist of this machine. So this is fairly large. I did these on 4-inch centers, and again there's T-nuts that I cut, receivers for the T-nuts to actually fit down inside. So MDF board isn't very forgiving for these kind of cleats to be pounded in there, so I actually cut out receivers for these to drop down in the pocket, and then this top board goes on top of it, and so that's sandwiched in there. So anyway, we'll go into that in more detail here in a little while.